Aaron Williams, the writer and director. This is Christy Savage, she's producer.
Cinematographer.
Also cinematography. Our other producer, Amy Slockhauer, was over at the end, and she also supervised the special effects in the film. This is Tora Duncan. Yeah, only the people that are in front of the camera matter at this point. This is Ryan Cisak, he played our villain.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, I'm going to start it off with one real quick question. Where did you guys come up with the idea to cross Lovecraftian monsters with blaxploitation grindhouse?
It just seemed like the thing to do. I don't really have an answer other than, God, that would be brilliant. I thought it was a pretty neat little mashup of things to do, something that I certainly hadn't seen before, and stuff that was all fun to do. You know, I had a big, long background with Lovecraft style material, but then it's like, oh, blaxploitation is super fun as well, and it gives a whole. So suddenly you know exactly what your movie's going to sound like. You know how the characters are going to talk. It's like it all comes out of the box, the same box.
Okay, fair enough. Anybody out there have questions?
Terrible answer.
Questions? Well, okay, I got another one for you. I couldn't keep track of all the homages and sly little comments that were on all of your cityscapes. The neon signs, I mean, you even referenced Matango. I mean, that was awesome. How many?
You're like the only guy that gets that, I think.
Right, we finally found our audience.
Finally found the audience. None of you guys know Matango. Come on, this guy.
But anyway, how many references are in there? Did you even bother counting? Because I lost track.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure myself. And then there's like what made it in and what didn't make it in, and what was put in the background and what you can actually see and perceive. It's kind of a big question mark. We sold some of the signs and the advertising we sold to people to try and get money to help us finish the picture. And we're like, I can sell you a billboard in the movie. You can put like your face in the film. So there was a couple of those, but honestly not very many. Then mostly it was like, oh God, you got to come up with all these ideas for all the neon. So that's where you get stuff like Matango. I'm running out of ideas, so here's Matango.
Questions, anyone? Yes.
Where and how did you make this? I noticed there were some sets, and there were like a lot of the city was maybe on a green screen.
Did everybody hear the question?
Oh, I'm sorry. She asked where we made it, and not specifically Sacramento, but more like
California.
But what I think she meant was more like what was sets and what wasn't sets. And we think that probably 75-80% was shot on a green screen. And then there were only two sets were
The bar and
What I was on.
the evil
the
lair.
lair that he was in with all the Stonehenge looking rocks. That was a set and it was all in the same warehouse. So that was a set, and then the bar set was also there. And we would shoot all those, and then we tore that down, and then we put the cult one up, or vice versa, I can't remember.
Also, how long did it take?
It took a long time.
It took from when it was really, really cold in the warehouse to when it was really, really hot in the warehouse. About
It's
how I
only-
measure it, and then several years of post-production putting all the stuff in the background.
Yeah, the CGI took probably 2.5 years to put the backgrounds
Because he
in.
did it all himself.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
thought in the
one
beginning
man
that we would.
CGI team.
We thought in the beginning we would raise all this money and hire a team of CGI people, and that just did not happen.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So how did you come to decide using the Rob Bakshi inspired set design?
That was kind of the key to the whole thing. There was a script that was Badass Monster Killer, and it was just a regular script. Like you would think on paper we would have to go out and get permits to shoot in alleys in Sacramento and whatnot. And we're like, well, we can't do that. And then one day realized that we could do it on stylized sets, like sets that didn't, or environments that didn't look real, and then we could just do whatever we wanted on green screen. That was kind of late to the game. We didn't know what script we were going to do next, or what movie. This is our third movie, and we didn't know what it was going to be. And then when that clicked together, it's like, oh, we can do this. I didn't have the skill to make CGI buildings look real. I just don't have the skill set. But I'm like, I can make them look freaky. You know. And then plus you're doing all this green screen, and it's not great green screen. But then nobody can come up to me and go, that didn't look real. I'm like, well, of course it didn't look real. So it gave us a lot of freedom as far as, like, you know, where the bar was set for realism. Once you throw realism out, you know, hey.
Yeah, it seemed to go together really well, and then none of it, but a lot of this wasn't conscious, and then you realize later it's like, oh, you're in this Lovecraft world, and like reality's shifting and changing, and all the buildings are curved, and like, oh, that all fits together like it was meant to be. Nah,
It was all an accident, you know.
Real quick, is everybody hearing the questions as they're being asked?
Yes.
Okay, because if not, I can start repeating them before everybody starts giving answers, so let me know.
Anyway, huh?
We'll do it anyway. Yes, question.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to sing it, but the question was, whose idea was it to do the soundtrack as a secondary narrative? Get that right? Okay.
That was all Phil Baldwin, who had done the music for the previous two features. Phil is a dear weirdo of ours, and he does a lot
Genius.
of props and stuff, so he built a talk box just to do that. I don't know if you guys obviously saw earlier versions than I did. I had no idea any of that was even going to be happening until I saw the movie the first time, and yeah, the fact that there's like the secondary narration and the jokes in there, that's some of my favorite stuff.
Over there, any other questions? Yes.
Yeah, let me follow up on that one more. The stuff that Phil put in there, we had one conversation one time where I told him, hey, this one time I watched Superfly and there's this Curtis Mayfield soundtrack and he comments on the things, and that's all. I still don't know what some of the dialogue he put in is. I think Christy may have a lyric sheet
Got a lyric
that she provided for like a film festival in Spain or something like that, but I don't know what all the things he's saying. I just catch it as it goes, like you guys do. I'm like, oh, that was brilliant. But yeah, he just kind of did all that. It was weird. But like Ryan said, we've worked with him for a long time, so it just comes with film.
And you can buy or just get for free the soundtrack on the internet, which has all of that stuff in it too, and is thoroughly enjoyable.
BadassMonsterKiller.com.
BadassMonsterKiller.com, just in case.
Okay, before I get to you, sir, I need to ask one question. Can someone give me the time?
2:51.
Okay, thank you, because we have to be out of here at 3 o'clock, off of here at 3 o'clock. Yeah, but anyway, yes.
My question is, are Southern accents replacing British accents as the accent ability?
Our Southern accents replacing British accents as the accent ability. We'll get to the villain.
Southern is the new Britain, the new British. No, that was actually an interesting thing because I was not going to play the villain at first. I was going to play somebody else, and I was there for auditions to read with other people. And Perry came up to me, he's like, I don't know what to do with the villain. Like, I don't know what to ask for, so let's just fuck around for a while and just try a bunch of different stuff. So we did that, and then he came up to me, he's like, can you do a Southern Baptist preacher? I can do a cartoon Southern Baptist preacher. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. And that seemed to work with the blaxploitation thing as well. So yeah, that's
Another perfect accident.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, anyone else? Anyone in the back? Anyone in the front?
How many gallons of blood were used in the filming?
We have a question about the amount of blood used. How many gallons?
Make up a number.
20 gallons? Many gallons,
Many gallons of blood.
And we also did like a different, yeah, gallons. I make them 5 gallons.
There's some green goo and stuff too, right?
Yeah, there's other color goo.
Huh.
Anyone else? Oh, good question.
Our
Thank
other
you.
2 films are called Planet of the Vampire Woman and
buy that right
Monster from Bikini Beach.
It's kind of a style, see?
I'm assuming.
They all, I'm assuming that if you like the one, you'll like
The others. We like to imagine that's like all of it could be like if it was like 1964 and you went to the drive-in and that was the marquee Planet of the Vampire Woman with Monster from Bikini Beach. You know what I mean? That's kind of the aesthetic. This guy back here.
Yes.
We're going to start something after we have a live show in Sacramento for Halloween, and once we get done with that, we'll start rolling again. So, because this one took so long, it's like time to go back. And I haven't seen my actor friends in 2 years because I've been in an editing cave and stuff. So,
Anyone? Oh, I see a hand.
Oh my God!
Bad experiences in strip clubs.
Strip clubs in California are terrible.
Yeah, be careful.
yeah, Jay. Yeah. You got the funny material. Come on. No, not particular.
Anyone else? Oh, yes. Where
Like
is
the
it?
Crocker Art Museum, Thursday the 13th.
Yeah, the Crocker. It's fancy, right? Oh, do you really?
Excellent.
Come see us. We're on the 13th. It's going to be this
It'll be
Thursday.
super fun.
Yeah. Jay's going to be on stage playing a teenager. It's gee whiz. That's probably one of his lines of dialogue. I'm not sure.
I had a question over here.
You can get a
Get it
copy
right
of the movie
there.
right over here and a free poster.
Yeah, we got posters we'll give away to all
And
you
you
guys.
get
I'll
a free
make these
button
guys
if you
sign up
buy
for
the
you.
movie.
Yeah, these guys can sign up for
But you
you.
can also get it on the website, yes.
Not in blood this time.
I think it's yes, you can get it at the website, but there's a table over there, you can get it now, so why wait?
Yeah, and also the
Posters are
website
free.
too. So cool.
Next question, anyone?
I just wanted to say one thing before we go if we don't have another question.
Do we have any more questions?
I got people trying to get seated for the next show.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay, just one last thing was, well, thank y'all for coming to the show.
Yeah, thank you.
We've shown the film a couple times for audiences at this point in Sacramento, and we've done a couple film festivals. We did Spain and stuff like that. But it was really kind of a kick to be able to watch the movie with a bunch of Lovecraft fans because there's stuff in there that
Nobody else gets.
nobody else gets. That like when the guy says, well, he says Necronomicronic, and it gets a big laugh. Well, you guys are the guys that get those jokes are in there for this audience. I mean, so many of them are in here. I'm like, we would show the film and be like, yeah, just wait till we get to Portland and see how that's going to go. We're going to get laughs on that, you guys. Just see. Just see. Once we get to Portland, we'll get laughs on that line. Trust me. So thank you for that.
The website, and anywhere else?
Trashfilmorgy.com is the parent side of everything. I don't know this stuff.
Trash. All of them.
All right, thanks for coming. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it.